Welcome to our Thursday devotion. Last week, Thursday, I was sitting in the office. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was about to go into a Teams meeting, and my cell phone froze. I couldn't turn it off or on. I couldn't open any apps. I couldn't see what was going on the screen, and so in a total panic, I packed all my stuff up and rushed to Pavilion to go to the iStore, because of course I have to have an iPhone. And I was standing in the queue amongst a whole lot of other people. The shop was busy. I think they'd started their Black Friday sale already. And the next minute, this young assistant standing next to me, and he asked me what's wrong, and I show him the phone, and he looks at the phone, and he looks at me, and he takes it from me, and he does something very simple, and the next minute my phone is back. I've been standing in that queue wondering how much I'm going to have to spend on a new phone and whether I could afford it now or should I take it on payments, because it's not a line item in my budget at this time of year. And as I walked out of the store, suddenly a smile on my face, I thought, isn't that typical humanity? Maybe typical South Africa, that we have this little bit of a challenge and suddenly we are imagining the worst. And yet the answer was quite simple. One of the passages from Isaiah chapter 65 that's in our lectionary this week starts off with that famous verse, "Behold, I will build new heavens and a new earth." But towards the end, and it's God's addressing his people through Isaiah, he says, "Before they call, I will answer, and while they are still speaking, I will hear." There are glimmers of hope in this beautiful country of ours. There are items in the news which are giving rise to thoughts of us returning to the glory of a really rainbow nation. But at this time of year, there are still dark clouds around. If you look at the ads on television, if you look at what some people are putting into their shopping trolleys, while some of us are maybe buying gifts for friends and relatives, putting some luxuries into our trolleys, the vast majority of us, the vast majority of our neighbors are still filling their trolleys with the necessities of survival. The same stuff they put in their trolleys last month to keep the family fed. Only this month, perhaps, they're a little more expensive. Or maybe they're not. Maybe it's a Black Friday special. But my trolley is very different to theirs. And as you go about this day, I just pray that each one of you will think about that. And if there's an opportunity to help someone, that we do. I ask this in Jesus' precious name. Amen.